of stammering lips and another tongue, and you're going to say for precept, line, well, how's it go? For precept must be upon precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little. Here's the shocking part. That verse is true. That verse is true, but it's not the intent of that verse. You're like, what do you mean, Pastor Jeff? Remember, this is why I say you got to pray for me today to help make sense of this. You should go back. You should read Isaiah 28. I'm just not taking the time to do it right now. I could get into the weeds a little bit, but I will do this. I will do this. We're talking about that particular verse. Is everybody with me? Everybody still with me? We're talking about that particular verse. I want you to consider this. Isaiah 28. Isaiah 28. And verse 12 is where he says it. But look at this. Verse where it says line upon line, or where it says precept upon precept, here's what the Hebrew says. So amazing. So amazing. There's this word in Hebrew, and the word is saw. But here's what they're saying. Here's what they're saying. Blah, blah upon blah, 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 blah upon blah, blah, gag, gag upon gag, gag. I'm reading something here. The commentator says, this saying here, repeated in verse 13, is difficult to understand due to the sing-songy way and nonsensical nature. Considering Isaiah's love of poetry, they'll say, and wordplay, it is likely meant to be gibberish, reflecting either the drunken speech of the priest and the prophets, and the baby talk alluded to in verse 9 is like that of a barbarian. Now, really, what am I saying? This is so crazy. When God wanted to rebuke the leaders, and they wouldn't listen to him, he said, well, I'm going to have men of stammering lips and another tongue come in, and to you, what it's going to be like to you, you'll say, the way we translate it in English, to you, it will be precept upon precept and line upon line and here a little, there a little. But to you, it's going to be like blah, 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 yada, 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 ga, 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 gibberish. You have to think about this for a minute. He's saying when you hear it, it's going to sound like gibberish. And isn't it interesting that Paul, in the New Testament, quotes from Isaiah 28. And what the Lord has kind of hidden there is that I started talking about jibber, jabber, gibberish, baby talk before anybody even knew I was talking about it.